What if your dream vacation didn't have to destroy your finances? Imagine booking flights without feeling guilt creep into your mind. Picture yourself relaxing, knowing your bank account is completely safe. Sounds impossible, right? Especially when expenses keep piling up daily. And most people believe travel always comes with overwhelming financial stress. But what if that belief is quietly holding you back? What if saving for a vacation is easier than you think? You don't need a high salary or sudden lottery win. You just need a smarter, more intentional approach to money. Think about the last time you canceled a travel plan. Was it really about time or was it about money? For most people, the answer is painfully obvious. Money becomes the silent barrier between dreams and reality. It whispers doubts every time you open a booking website. It convinces you that travel is only for others. But here's something no one tells you clearly enough. Saving for a vacation isn't about restriction or suffering. It's about clarity, control, and making conscious financial choices. Imagine having a dedicated fund just for your adventures, a place where every small saving brings excitement, not pressure. That feeling alone can change everything about how you save. Instead of fear, you start feeling anticipation and motivation. Instead of stress, you feel a sense of progress building. But here's the real question you must ask yourself. Are you ready to change how you think about money? Because everything starts with your mindset towards spending habits. Most people don't realize how small expenses silently grow. Daily coffees, impulse buys, and subscriptions quietly drain savings. They feel harmless, but they add up surprisingly fast. Now imagine redirecting just a portion of that spending, not eliminating joy, but choosing smarter priorities for yourself. That's where the shift begins, small but incredibly powerful. You don't need drastic sacrifices to make meaningful progress. You need awareness, consistency, and a clear vision forward. Think about your dream destination for a moment. Is it a beach, mountains, or a vibrant city adventure? Hold that image clearly in your mind right now. That image is your reason, your motivation to start saving. Without a reason, saving always feels forced and temporary. But with a vision, it becomes exciting and purposeful. You start making choices that align with your future experiences. Suddenly, skipping something unnecessary feels like a smart decision, not a sacrifice, but a step closer to your dream. This is where everything begins to change internally. You stop feeling deprived and start feeling empowered instead. That emotional shift is more powerful than any budgeting trick because it keeps you consistent even when motivation fades. And consistency is what turns small actions into real savings. But we're just getting started with this journey together. There's a system behind saving that most people overlook, a method that makes saving feel natural, not forced. And once you understand it, everything becomes much easier. In the next part, we'll dive deeper into that system. You'll see exactly how to start building your travel fund and finally turn your dream vacation into a real plan. Now let's turn that dream into a clear, actionable saving system, because without a system, motivation fades and plans quietly disappear. The first step is knowing exactly how much you need, and guessing won't help. Clarity creates confidence and direction immediately. Start by researching your destination, including flights, hotels, and activities. Break everything into realistic categories so nothing surprises you later. When you see the total, don't panic or feel overwhelmed. Instead, break that number into smaller, manageable monthly targets. Suddenly, the goal feels achievable instead of intimidating and distant. This simple shift changes how your brain approaches saving entirely. Next, create a dedicated vacation fund separate from daily expenses. This separation builds discipline and protects your progress from temptation. Even a basic savings account can make a powerful difference. Treat this fund like a non-negotiable commitment to yourself. Now comes the most important habit you must build. Pay yourself first before spending on anything else each month. Even small amounts matter more than inconsistent, larger contributions later. Consistency always beats intensity when it comes to saving money. Let's make this even easier with simple automation techniques. Set up automatic transfers to your vacation fund every payday. This removes decision making and builds savings without extra effort. You won't miss money you never see in your account. Now think about your current spending patterns. Honestly, where is your money quietly disappearing every single week? And track your expenses for at least 2 weeks carefully. You'll discover patterns that were invisible before this moment. Maybe it's food delivery, shopping, or unnecessary subscriptions draining funds. The goal isn't cutting everything, but making smarter choices. Replace some habits with cheaper alternatives that still bring satisfaction. For example, cook more meals instead of frequent takeout orders, or enjoy free activities instead of expensive entertainment options regularly. These small adjustments free up money without ruining your lifestyle. Now here's a powerful trick most people ignore completely. Turn saving into a challenge or personal game. Set weekly goals and reward yourself when you achieve them. This keeps your motivation high and your progress consistent. Another effective method is using the envelope budgeting system. Allocate fixed amounts for different expenses and stick strictly to them. Once the money is gone, you stop spending in that category. This builds strong financial discipline surprisingly fast over time. Now let's talk about increasing your income slightly. Even small side earnings can speed up your savings significantly. Consider freelancing, selling unused items, or offering simple services locally. Every extra dollar goes directly into your vacation fund. This accelerates your timeline and keeps you motivated daily. Imagine reaching your goal faster than you originally planned. That excitement alone can fuel your consistency even more. Remember, this journey is about balance, not extreme restriction. You're designing a system that supports both present and future happiness. And when done right, it feels surprisingly natural and sustainable. But here's where things get even more interesting and powerful. There's a hidden mindset shift that multiplies your results dramatically. Most people never discover it, and that's why they struggle. In the next part, we'll uncover that game-changing perspective. It might completely transform how you see money and travel forever. Now let's uncover the hidden truth behind successful vacation saving. Most people think saving is about cutting expenses alone, but the real secret lies deeper in your financial identity. Your habits reflect how you truly see money every day. If you see money as scarce, saving feels stressful constantly. If you see money as a tool, everything begins to shift. This mindset change is the real turning point in your journey, because behavior always follows belief, not the other way around. Let's introduce a powerful idea called intentional spending awareness. It means every purchase must serve a clear purpose, not just emotional impulse or temporary excitement in the moment. Ask yourself, does this purchase support my vacation goal? That simple question can change your entire financial behavior quickly. Suddenly, unnecessary spending becomes much harder to justify mentally. You start choosing long-term joy over short-term satisfaction. This is where real transformation quietly begins inside your mindset. But here's something even more surprising many people never realize. Saving money actually increases your sense of freedom and control, because you are no longer reacting to financial pressure daily. Instead, you are actively designing your future experiences intentionally. And think about how powerful this sense of control truly feels. You are no longer a victim of random spending habits. You become the architect of your travel experiences and memories. Now let's challenge another common belief about earning and saving. Many think more money automatically solves all financial problems instantly, but without discipline, higher income often leads to higher spending. That's why some people stay broke even with good salaries. The real difference is not income, but financial awareness. Awareness helps you see leaks in your money flow clearly. Once you see them, you can finally start fixing them. Now here comes the twist that changes everything completely. Saving is not about deprivation. It's about prioritization of happiness. You are not giving things up. You are choosing something better. Every small sacrifice becomes a trade for unforgettable travel experiences. That perspective turns discipline into excitement instead of frustration. You stop feeling like you are missing out on life. Instead, you feel like you are investing in it wisely. This emotional shift is what separates successful savers from others, because emotions drive consistency more than logic ever can. Now imagine looking at your bank account growing slowly. Each deposit feels like a step closer to your destination. That progress becomes addictive in the best possible way. You start looking forward to saving instead of avoiding it. And that is where real financial transformation truly happens. But there is still one final layer we need to explore, a way to make your progress even more unstoppable and fast. It connects your habits with long-term emotional reward systems, and it makes giving up almost impossible once you start. In the next part, we will bring everything together completely. You will see how to lock in your success permanently and finally turn your dream vacation into guaranteed reality. This is where planning becomes real life achievement and freedom. Everything we built so far will now come together perfectly, and your mindset will reach its strongest level yet. Get ready, because the final transformation is coming next. Now it's time to turn knowledge into real-world financial action, because understanding alone will never book your dream vacation. Action is the bridge between planning and unforgettable experiences. Let's start by locking in your vacation commitment today. Choose your destination and write it down clearly and boldly. This simple act makes your goal feel real and personal. Next, set a fixed travel date you are working toward. Deadlines create urgency and turn dreams into structured goals. Without deadlines, even strong intentions slowly lose direction over time. Now visualize your journey from start to finish vividly. Imagine packing your bags and stepping into that adventure. Feel the excitement building as your plan becomes reality. This emotional connection strengthens your discipline every single day. Now return to your savings system with full commitment. Increase your savings amount slightly, if possible, this month. Even small increases compound into significant progress over time. Remember, consistency matters more than perfection in this process. If you miss a target, don't abandon your entire plan. Simply adjust and continue moving forward without guilt or delay. Discipline is built through recovery, not flawless execution alone. Now let's reinforce your system with accountability strategies. Share your goal with someone you trust and respect. Accountability adds pressure to help you stay committed longer. You are less likely to quit when others know your goal. Now create visual reminders of your destination around you. Pictures, notes, or wallpapers can keep motivation constantly alive. These reminders reinforce why you started this journey initially. Let's also strengthen your reward system effectively and intentionally. Celebrate small milestones without breaking your savings discipline completely. Rewards keep motivation high and prevent burnout over time. Now think about the bigger picture beyond just one trip. This system can change how you handle money forever. It builds habits that extend far beyond vacation savings alone. You start becoming more intentional in every financial decision. That awareness transforms your entire relationship with money completely. Now here is the final mindset reinforcement you need. You are not someone struggling to afford travel anymore. You are someone actively funding your dream lifestyle confidently. That identity shift changes every action you take daily because you begin acting like the person you want to become. And that alignment creates unstoppable financial momentum over time. Now picture yourself actually living that vacation moment. No stress, no debt, just pure enjoyment and freedom. That is what your discipline is building step by step. Every small choice today shapes that future experience directly. And now you fully understand the system behind it. You know how to save without feeling deprived or stuck. You know how to stay consistent even when motivation drops. And you know how to turn dreams into structured plans. The only thing left is your commitment to begin. Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process fully. Your future vacation depends on the actions you take now. Not someday, not later, but starting from this moment. And that journey begins with your very next decision. Your dream trip is no longer distant. It's already in motion. Now we reach the moment where everything finally comes together, because knowing without doing changes absolutely nothing in life. Your dream vacation is no longer just an imagination anymore. It is now a structured goal with a clear roadmap. You have learned how to break down overwhelming costs effectively. You have discovered how small savings create powerful long-term results, and you have seen how mindset controls financial success deeply. But the real transformation only begins when you take action. Every great journey starts with a single intentional decision. That decision is yours to make right now, today. Imagine looking back months from now with pride and relief. You will see a growing fund built through discipline and focus, and you will realize how simple the process actually was. Not easy, but absolutely achievable with consistency and patience. Many people will still be waiting for the perfect moment, but you will already be preparing for your departure. That difference is what separates dreamers from achievers. You are no longer someone who only wishes to travel. You are someone actively building the path to travel. That identity is your greatest financial advantage moving forward. Now commit to protecting your savings no matter what happens. Avoid unnecessary temptations that slow your progress down. Every decision should move you closer to your destination. Even when progress feels slow, it is still progress, because consistency always wins over short bursts of effort. Think of your savings like planting seeds for freedom. Each contribution grows into something meaningful over time, and soon those seeds become real-life, unforgettable experiences. Now take a deep breath and picture your arrival. The airport, the hotel, the streets, the views, everything becomes real because you made it possible. That feeling will be worth every small sacrifice you made, not because you gave things up, but because you chose wisely. Financial discipline is not restriction, it is empowerment in disguise, and you now understand how to use it properly. Let this be more than just inspiration for today. Let it become a permanent change in your habits. Start tracking, start saving, and start prioritizing your goals. Even if you start with a very small amount today, what matters is the direction, not the starting size. Over time, those small actions create massive transformations, and you will be surprised how quickly it adds up. Stay focused on your destination, not distractions around you. Protect your vision from doubt and inconsistency daily because your future self is counting on you right now. The version of you on that vacation already exists. You just have to reach them step by step. Keep going even when motivation feels low or absent. Discipline is what carries you when motivation disappears, and that discipline will take you exactly where you want to go. So make the choice today that changes everything ahead. Start your vacation fund with confidence and purpose. Trust the system you have now fully learned, and watch your dream vacation become your next reality. Your journey starts now, and your destination is waiting for you.